Hello everyone. Today we are going to know one new topic, data handling. In data handling, let us discuss introduction, central tendency types, mean, mode and median. First one, introduction. We know that data is the collection of observations. Visual representation of data will help us to understand it better and remember the facts easily. The word data means collection of information in the form of numerical figures or a set of given facts. See example here, the marks obtained by 10 students of a class in a test are 76, 83, 95, 100, 56, 32, 80, 67, 75 and 46. These are the marks of 10 students. This is the numerical data. Next one, central tendency types. Central tendency is three types. They are mean, mode and median. Let us know about arithmetic mean. Arithmetic mean, the most common representative value of a group of data is the arithmetic mean or average. To find the arithmetic mean of numerical data, we have to use one formula. Mean is equal to sum of observations by total number of observations. Now, let us see one example, children. Look at here. Find the mean of the first 5 prime numbers. First we have to write first 5 prime numbers. 2, 3, 5, 7 and 11. What is the mean formula? Mean is equal to sum of observations by total number of observations. Mean is equal to sum of observations 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 11 by here number of observations 5. So, we have to divide this sum by 5. That is equal 28 by 5 is equal to 5.6. Therefore, mean of first prime numbers is equal 5.6. Now, merits of the mean. It is easy to understand and easy to calculate. It is based upon all the observations. It is familiar to common man and rigidly defined. It is capable of further mathematical treatment. Children, let us see demerits of the mean. It cannot be determined by inspection. Arithmetic mean cannot be used if we are dealing with qualitative characteristics which cannot be measured quantitatively like caste, religion, sex. Arithmetic mean cannot be obtained if a single observation is missing or lost. Arithmetic mean is very much affected by extreme values. Children, let us learn about mode. Mode, see measure of central tendency. The mode is the most frequently occurring value in the data set. Maybe no mode or several modes. Children, now we will see some examples related to the mode. See first example, here any number is repeated? No. So there is no mode. See second example, here 4.9 is repeated 3 times. So it has one mode, that is 4.9. Look at here third example, here two numbers 28 is repeated 2 times and 43 also repeated 2 times. So it has more than one mode. Here 28 and 43, two modes are there. So this is bimodal data. Children, let us see some merits of the mode. Mode is readily comprehensible and easy to calculate. Mode is not at all affected by extreme values. Mode can be conveniently located even if the frequency distribution has class intervals of the unequal magnitude. Open-end classes also do not pose any problem in the location of mode. Mode is the average to be used to find the ideal size. Children, now we will see demerits of the mode. Mode is ill-defined. It is not based upon all the observations. It is not capable of further mathematical treatment. As compared with the mean, mode is affected to a great extent by fluctuations of sampling. Children, let us learn about median. Median is a measure of central tendency. The median is determined by sorting the data set from lowest to highest values and taking the data point in the middle of the sequence. Third one, middle value in ordered sequence. If odd n, middle value of sequence. If even n, average of two middle value. Not affected by extreme values. Children, here we are going to see clear explanation of median. First we have to arrange the data in ascending or descending order. Next, if the total number of observations n is odd, then use the following formula for median. That is equal n plus 1 by 2th observation. Next, if the total number of observations n is even, then use the following formula for median. That is equal arithmetic mean of two middle observations. Now, let us see one example, children. Calculate the median for the following series 2, 3, 5, 1, 4, 5, 8. Totally 7 observations are here. So, median is equal n plus 1 by 2th observation. Here total observation 7. 7 plus 1 by 2, that is equal 8 by 2 is equal 4. Fourth observation is the median. Now let us see merits of median. It is rigidly defined. It is easy to understand and easy to calculate. It is not at all affected by extreme values. It can be calculated for distribution with open-end classes. Median is the only average to be used while dealing with qualitative data. Can be determined graphically. Now we will find the demerits of median. In case of even number of observations, median cannot be determined exactly. It is not based on all the observations. It is not capable of further mathematical treatment. Did you understand all these points, children? Thank you.